Welcome to day 3 of Holiday Healthy Coping Skills. I'm here with my emotional support puppy, Huey P. Baby. So today we're going to do a pretty fun skill, and Lord knows I need it because I am in a funk. My dad's birthday is this Saturday, and around my parents' birthdays and anniversaries and just death dates, I'm always in my feels. So I'm in my feels this week a lot. So I need a healthy coping skill to boost me up. And today we're going to be doing a activity that focuses on pleasure. We're going to be making a jar of pleasurable activities because we all need more joy in our lives, honestly, and we need it readily available for when we're feeling blah. This jar also kind of counts as like a 2-in-1 because the first part of it, being a healthy coping skill, is to make the jar, and that itself is going to get you in alignment, get you in the energy and the frequency of things you enjoy, things that bring you joy, and you're going to start thinking about those things, how you feel when you engage in those things, and it's going to bring out and produce some of those positive and good feeling hormones. The science behind this is similar to why you would be scared and physiologically feeling the effects of fear when you're watching a horror movie. So when you think about something very mindfully and you really put yourself in that situation, when you visualize and put yourself there, then you really are setting off the chemical processes in your body to feel like you're there. That's the same reason why PTSD, it's almost like you're experiencing the same trauma over and over again because your body feels as if it's in the center of that trauma all over again. So what do you need for this skill? This is going to be a mason jar, some popsicle sticks, some craft popsicle sticks, and a Sharpie or two. Now, if you want to make this really simple, you can literally just pull out a piece of paper and a pen and make a list of these pleasurable activities, but I'm going to tell you why it's that 2-in-1 that you get, like the double whammy of good vibes when you do it this way. Obviously, making the jar itself sets you up for like a good time. It's an activity you can do mindfully and think of all the things that bring you joy and things that bring pleasure to your life. Now, my suggestion on how to use this afterwards is basically you're gonna make your sticks, you're gonna write the pleasurable activity on here, and then you pop them into the jar. Then you can literally just pull one a day and read that thing and then do that thing to make sure you're giving yourself a pleasurable activity at least once a day. We should all be scheduling in joy at least once a day, and for a lot of us, we need to do more than that, and we need to do better for ourselves. I suggest splitting up this activity into 2 jars if you really want to make this a practice that you can incorporate into your daily life and really utilize once a day for the next 31 days or beyond. The reason for these 2 jars is so that you can pull from the proper jar depending on your resources at any given moment. It's going to help you pull from a jar that makes sure that you will do the self-care item, do the pleasurable activity, instead of maybe pass up because you don't have the time, the resources, the money, whatever. So for my baddies on a budget, my suggestion would be to split up the 2 jars in terms of free activities, free items, free things, and what cost whatever. Set your budget before you actually write out your pleasurable activities so that you can make sure that you're working within your means to do this activity if you're trying to do this long term. If you need something that is something free, then you go to the free jar. If you are ready to splurge a little on yourself, then you can go to the more expensive jar. For my bays that are more scheduled, time oriented, I would split this up by time as a category. So what is something that I can do immediate? It might take maybe 1 minute to 20 minutes, or maybe it takes 1 minute to an hour. And then the other jar is going to be, it takes anywhere from an hour to half a day or even a whole day to do. If your pleasurable activity is to take a day trip somewhere, obviously you need the day to do it. So if you're pulling that in a moment when you really only have 5 minutes to do something that can boost yourself, that's just gonna feel like a letdown for you because it means you can't engage, and then you might have to go and pull more and more popsicle sticks. And if I don't want to do that, if I just had enough willpower to pull one pleasurable activity for myself and it happens to be something I can't get to do that day, it might not help the way we think it's going to help. So let's set ourselves up for success and make sure that the categories align with our life and our life choices, our lifestyles, our budgets, and our time management. I love this activity because it helps us really consider what can maybe take us out of mini tantrums that we might be having, or what can solidify a whole self-care moment for us so that we can use in a day off from work. And how are we going to bring ourselves up today? How are we going to balance our emotions today? How are we going to self-soothe today? I just made a bunch of these because I told you I really needed this today. So I'm going to go through some of these so you can see some of my ideas. So put essential oil in a diffuser. Go to the gym. That might help us feel productive, which makes us happy about ourselves. So maybe you're not somebody that likes to go to the gym, but moving your body, releasing endorphins, and doing something that feels good for yourself, that you know is good for you, that is pleasurable for me, at least after the fact. This one says puppy cuddles. Let's still right here. Say hey. Hey. Bake cookies. Do your makeup. Hug. This is probably going to be like hug my daughter or my puppy. You can also actually hug yourself, and even though it seems silly, that action, our bodies can't tell the difference between somebody else's embrace and like us hugging ourselves. So this actually gives yourself a feeling of being embraced, and also good for your mental health. Watch a TED Talk. So that might be a 20-minute TED Talk, that might be an hour long. This is where self-awareness comes in, because you need to understand, what am I feeling right now? What am I needing to boost up in my life? If I'm needing a confidence boost, maybe I watch a TED Talk on confidence. Feeling lonely, maybe I watch a TED Talk on how to make friends or how to connect with others, something around that. Decide what age range your jar is going to be, because mine is not PG. Touch yourself. I mean, for obvious reasons. Make sure that this is something that brings you joy and that you're not limiting yourself. Book a sauna visit. I just went to a sauna recently and was able to book it through ClassPass. It wasn't that many credits, so going to the sauna was a really nice little self-care vibe. Buy yourself flowers. Love doing that. I'm a big proponent in buying yourself flowers and smelling the roses, for that matter. Not going to show you all of them, but I have read for 20 minutes, breath work for 5 minutes, or make yourself cute, because I like looking cute, and when I feel cute, I feel better. A lot of times, at least. Overall, there's also just the benefit of you doing something creative and like creating a little art project. You can make these sticks as cute or as whatever as you want, but this is just a great tool. Let me know if you would try out this coping skill, and make sure that you follow me and come back for the rest of our 21 days of holiday coping. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.